Hi guys, good morning. Yuli is back here. Today I want to talk about how my husband and I met, as I promised. But before I proceed, I want to say thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and also for following my new Facebook page. I really appreciate it, guys. And I really appreciate you guys for believing on my words and my believing on my opinions about stuff, about Philippines. But as I said, like last time, whenever I was making a video, Philippines is still in lockdown and stuff, and hopefully that once the states slip up their lockdowns and whatever pandemic, hopefully Philippines will follow that too. It's just really sad because I'm really wanting to go there, as I know that you guys also wanting to go there very bad right now. I've been searching couple of places like Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand, as you guys also mentioned that. But I also read about Thailand that they are not allowing other countries people yet to go there, and Vietnam is still in lockdown, some of the places in there too. So it's a little bit complicated the traveling right now. So I suggested we'll just wait, probably mid of 2021. Hopefully everything is slip up and everything is going back to normal, hopefully. Because really I miss to go to Asia, not only in the Philippines but in Asia, and not even only in Asia, and also I want to travel to Europe too. It's just right now it's really pain in the butt. So let's go to how did I met my husband. Okay, I'll be honest with you guys, I didn't expect that me and my husband is going to click right away, or let's say has chemistry to each other, or would like each other. Well, let's make story short. I met my husband in dating website. So we met in dating website. It's called Date in Asia. So I was there, and you believe it or not, we'll just talk for 3 days. That's it. 3 days, guys. We just chatting 3 days, and we decided to meet each other, and we met in Robinson Mall, and that's it. I mean, he is the first timer in the Philippines, but I will tell you guys, my husband is not. It's not easy. He is very clever. Before he went to the Philippines, he do his research. He knows what's going on in the Philippines. He knows what's the culture of the Filipino already. He knows a little bit about the Filipino people and stuff like that, and how they will rep you off and everything. So he is a little bit clever. So we met after 3 days, and then he told me basically after we were dating and stuff, he told me that he went to the Philippines not looking for anything. I mean, he's not looking for a relationship. He wasn't looking for woman to marry. He was just there to have fun, and he says, if there's a woman that would like, maybe after 10 years, then he'll probably settle down. But at that point, he literally not looking for anything. So at that point, I didn't know how that happened, but I mean, like, we just like dating, maybe, I don't know. I mean, we have communication, we see each other. We went to traveling, we went to visit Sikihor Island. We visit some of the Cebu City and stuff. But what he tells me though, like he's not looking for serious relationship back then, but he sees in me that he could trust me, because he says whenever he wakes up in the wake up around, let's say, noon, I'll be just sitting there in the edge of the bed watching my whatever Filipino dramas, and in a very low volumes, because I don't want to disturb him while he's sleeping. And he wakes up and he literally says, I never ever experienced like sleeping peacefully without thinking about if I wake up my things will be still there, or those kind of stuff. Or and he feels like it's with me, he's safe. With me, that he feels like he can trust me. So I didn't know that back then, because for me back then I was just looking for, hopefully relationship to be married and stuff. And actually, and when I met him, I was like, he's really different kind of person. So I think it's really just depends on how you feel probably on a person. But actually, whenever we met, and then he come back to his country, and then we're just having conversation and talking. There is always of course there's always jealousy, long distance relationship and stuff. We've been fighting a lot, but I think we both have very strong personality to hold on to our relationship. Even though there is those doubtful relationship, we never give up on that. And of course, for me, part of it is praying. And I keep I'm telling you guys, he was so clever. Okay, so he was, okay, I'll say clever and wise. It's because whenever we're on the relationship, he basically tell me the truth. He knows what's going on in the Philippines, and he knows there's a lot of Filipina who just after something. Okay, and I keep telling him that I'm not like that kind of woman. And I'm basically, for me, I think it helps, because on my neighbors in Cebu City, or neighbors of my sister in Cebu City, they really, you can see that they really just take advantage of foreigners. And for me, I feel bad, because I feel bad of these people. Like, why do you do that to someone? So my husband is being honest to me before, he told me basically that this the deal and stuff, and this and that. And I was like, I don't care about what you had or what you don't. The thing is, I want you, I like you, I want to marry you, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I don't care if back then I was thinking, I don't care if you want to bring me to United States, or you bring me to Cambodia, or you stay here in the Philippines. I just want to be with you. That's it. It sucks that I can't go with you anywhere you go. I was telling him that just put me to your suitcase and just bring me wherever you go. Back then I didn't think about United States, that would be that my home now or whatever. Back then I was just thinking, I just want to be with him. I just want to go everywhere he goes. I just want to see him sleeping. I want to see him every day and stuff like that. But I think for him to be wise and honest to me, it helps the relationship to understand what is really going on in the Philippines. And plus, I am actually, like, back then I was really, really, I came from a poor province type, like kind of type of a family. Like, I lost my parents whenever I was 14 years old, both of them. I survived by myself. So I was, since whenever I was 12 years old, I've been working. I've been independent, and I experienced starving. I experienced like very poor. Like just literally no food. Like you don't eat all day long. So for me, I value money that much. So whenever people take advantage of other people, I don't like that, because I feel like back then, whenever I was so starving to death, there's nowhere to go, and like every penny will be so appreciated, and people will take advantage of somebody else. It's for me, it's a big no-no. It's just because I feel like back then I don't have anything, and why would you? And there's these people just take advantage of people, and it's sad. For me, I think if every little things you have to appreciate it and taking care of it, and do not ever take advantage of other people, because you don't know how and how they um, how they get that, how they get that money, how much they work hard for it. you know um, they just don't understand this stuff. Like they think like other country rich. No, they come from really really below down there, and they just work every day, barely paid for their um, mortgage and stuff. For me back then, I didn't even know about this mortgage taxes and stuff in the Philippines. I do not do that. But for me, the only way I appreciate money, I appreciate food, I appreciate and do respect other people, or what you have, or what I have, is because I never had that before in my life. When I was a young kids, I never experienced having food in the table that that much. I never had any. I never had any savings in my account or whatever. So this is one thing I learned from like hardship of life. I think you have to value, respect what you had, and do not take advantage of others people's money or what they have, because I know people work hard to get that. Okay, speaking of, okay, so my husband actually is very clever. He literally tell me that he wasn't looking for a relationship, and I was like, fine. But for me, it was like a little bit more challenge to it, because I was like, no, if you're looking for a relationship, I mean, that's fine. But I don't think that you can just give up right away, that without even knowing me and stuff. So I think a strong commitment, if you really like one person, strong commitment, and if you think that they are a trusted woman, that you can trust them. Like what my husband says, I didn't even think about it. He says, I could sleep peacefully without thinking that you're gonna steal my things. So that's what he said to me. He said, that's one of the reasons that I married you. So I don't know what you guys like. I mean, each of us is different, but find your soulmate. And I'm telling you again, I met my husband in dating website, and I didn't expect to fall in love with him. He didn't expect to fall in love with me. He wasn't looking for a relationship. I was. But we never give up to each other. And I don't know what he sees in me. But yeah, whenever he was only first timer in the Philippines. He was maybe, let's say, week. He's only 1 week in the Philippines. And once he met me, he go back to his country, and we had communication. He tell me that he tried to get rid of me in his mind, because he's not looking for a relationship, but he keep just pushing back to me. So I don't know what he sees in me. Probably he just really trusted me, or I don't know. But I think once you find that one person and you think that you can trust them, and you think that you can be with them for the rest of your life, because that's important. And also, I think communications is very important. Communications, and also proving, if you're a Filipina, proving to your partners that you are not a cheater, that you're not taking advantage of her or him, that you are just there to love them for the rest of their life, to support them. I think that's important, because that's how me and my husband works our relationship before. I'm not really a good talker before. He is not either. The only thing we do is wake up in the morning back then, whenever we're in relationship, and he will text me before he goes to bed. I mean, I go, when I wake up, I'll text him. Before I go to bed, I text him. I take a video or take a pictures of me where I go. I let him know, those kind of stuff. I think it helps the relationship when you're far from each other. It's because I want him to feel secure that I am not cheating on him. I want him to feel secure that I'm in the house, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I don't want him to feel like, jealous or, doubtful on me. He's doing the same thing to me, but I'm never as like, it's because for me, I'm kind of person who is like, I trusted you. And once I trusted you, it's up to you to break that or not. That's me. So that was our story, guys. And if you want to learn anything about how how our process on our visa to come here and everything like that, I'll let you know about that. Just comment down below. And then again, guys, I want to thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, and also how and remember to what's it called, like my new Facebook page, the Filipina tips for Westerners, because I want to make a live video there, so we can answer all your questions. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time, guys. And I hope this will help you a little bit about how you can handle your relationship, or how would you find the one that you love. But I'm telling you, it depends really on the person. It's not where they come from or what, they're rich or poor. It's for me. It's just for me. If I'm a man, I'll prepare a province person. It's because they have those values of hardship, that they never been, exposed to the craziness and material and stuff. It's up to you how to show them the right way of living without the materials. It's because for me, when I come from to the province and I come to city, phone is not really important to me. Before, the only important to me is family. For me, family, food, life, that's it. Because I was thinking, all your gadgets, all your materials, all your money, anything else, you cannot bring that to your grave. No. That's the honest truth. But if you have kids, children, then maybe you can, give them the money that you work hard on, or whatever you pass your money or inheritance to your kids. But otherwise, gadget, material, they're gonna fade away, guys. I mean, it's just a design of your life. So it's not really important to me. And then my husband, the same thing. So the only important is enjoy your life, have fun while you can, if you can afford it. Even if you cannot really afford it, just smile every day, have fun, and be safe, eat healthy, exercise. Thank you, guys, and see you next time. This is Julie again. Bye.